Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Never Too Late. If this is your first time, thank you so much for tuning in to my unboxing. And if you are back for more, I appreciate you coming back. If you enjoy my content, I'm going forward be doing a lot of reselling, unboxing, thrift hauls, Goodwill bins hauls, that kind of thing. Styling videos, clothing, outfits of the day, just that kind of stuff to do with clothes and shoes and bags a lot. If you enjoy that kind of content, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you. It is a great community of such lovely people that I have over the past, gosh, it's going to be probably 8-9 months. I've gotten such wonderful subscribers over the past little bit since I started this channel. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. And always, I love to hear your comments. Okay, this unboxing is a little different because the box is already open. And here is what happened. It is a DIY designer box. And what happened was I filmed this one and another one on the same day. I got them. They were delivered on the same day. I got them. I couldn't wait to open them. So I started filming them. Today I'm filming on my camera so I can just upload this directly to YouTube really quickly. I had filmed those on my camera and I was so excited to unbox them that I forgot to turn the sound on the camera. So I had a completely soundless video. So I'm refilming it. So that's why. But since that did happen, what I did was I went ahead and looked everything up. I have a little cheat sheet here. I looked everything up so that I could tell you more about it. So let me just give you a peek. Here is a peek. And then we're going to go through and I'm going to tell you about the different things that I got. Nothing has been listed yet. I do sell on Poshmark, on Depop, on eBay, and on Mercari. So a lot of this stuff will be listed. Okay, so the first thing that we have was this St. John wool and silk cardigan. It feels so nice. It is wood and silk. You can see St. John's. It's a size small. It is lovely. I think this color, I don't know what you would call this color, periwinkle maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not great with my shades. But it is beautiful. Really, really pretty little cardigan. Just a very classic styled cardigan. But what I did notice, and let me find the spot. There are three actually. If you're looking at the back with the light, I can see. But if you see right here, there are 3 small holes. You can see my thumb peeking out. And kind of in a row, there are 3 small holes there. So I did go on Amazon. And I found this tool that supposedly helped you darn the holes back together and, according to the pictures, look as good as new. I'm going to try that. I am not going to try this first on the silk and wool blend. No, I'm going to find something else to try it on. I'm pretty sure I have some older things that might have some little snags in them that I can work on first. So I'm going to try to do that. And eventually I'm going to try to do it on this sweater and see if I can fix it. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Sometimes the holding my nose helps me not sneeze. Didn't work that time. Anyway, I am going to, if not, I may just list the flaw and try to sell it anyway because they are not that noticeable, that big. But like I said, I'm definitely going to attempt to fix it first. But this is it's just made out of such lovely fabric and it feels so nice. The idea of throwing, if it not getting any more use just makes me sad. So I'm going to try my best to fix it. But anyway, this retailed around $400. So, wow. Wow. Anyway, and I do think that brand in certain fabrics does do fairly well on the resale market. I did look at some comps of similar ones. So I will probably list it if I can fix that hole and it looks, it looks good. It looks very good. So it is new, like you can't really tell that there was ever an issue there, then I'll probably list it around $50. If I can't fix it, or I fix it but it still is very obvious that there was an issue there, or at all obvious, then I will probably list it for around like $35. Because I do think even with the flaw, a sweater of this quality still has life left in it. Okay, the next thing, and this is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Look at this. This is a velvet midi skirt with a little bit of a flare at the bottom. This is the back. So the back has this lace-up detail. And the front is just kind of a plain. And then it has a zipper on the side, and the zipper does work. I just did not have it correct. The zipper does work, and then it also has the, you know, the little eyelet at the top, and then it has, like I said, the lace. And this is very much a just a very velvety feeling. But the back is, I think the back is so cute. And guys, this is Gucci size 40. I don't know what size that actually is. I'll have to look it up. Unfortunately, it is not a size that I will fit into, because I tell you, I would 100% be keeping this if it would fit me. I think it is gorgeous. I love the back detail. I love the back has this kind of, it's not really a dart, but you know, just kind of that fullness, and the little seams running down the back. I think it is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Can't say gorgeous enough about this skirt. Yeah, if it fit me, 100% would not be leaving me. I would be wearing it, and probably be wearing it all the time. It's gorgeous. So anyway, I did a little bit. Okay, I did do the conversion. So the size 40 equals a US size 4. There was a day when that would have fit me and I would have rocked it, but that day is not here, and I don't think it's coming again. So it was made in Italy, 95% cotton. I couldn't necessarily find exactly the same thing. I'm thinking it retailed around $1,500 from the different things I could find. I could be wrong on that. It's just a guess. I'm going to list this for about $75 because it is Gucci and so pretty. I don't know, you know, and if I list it there and it sits and no one's interested, I will lower the price. But I think the skirt is gorgeous. I think it has a lot of life left in it. I'm really not seeing, I didn't see anything on it, you know, flaw-wise. Now, sometimes you find the flaws when you start trying to photograph and list something, so who knows, maybe that will happen. Okay, more good news. I did get a bag. So I did get this bag, and this needs to be retied, I think, but it has these like straps that tie at the bottom. And then they also, I guess you could tighten them to be on the side, because they, you know, you can see the little rivet here. It turns, it goes up and down. Or the leather moves on them. Anyway, so it's got these. It has gold fixtures here. And then you can adjust the size of the shoulder strap with the buckle, which I also think is nice. But I think it's a very nice bag. It's kind of a pebbled leather. And then on the inside, what I thought was kind of interesting is that when you open it up on the inside, the leather flap on the inside is brown instead of black, which I thought was kind of nice. And the interior is brown. So let me show you the interior. It's actually, the interior is purple, that's right. And then it also has this zipper pull with this very sizable ring, and it does zip and unzip. And guys, it has a little wear, I can see on the edge here. It definitely has some wear along here, and it does have its branding. It is Jimmy Choo. Now I don't know, Jimmy Choo, made in Italy. I'm not that familiar with Jimmy Choo bags. I'm much more familiar with the shoes, but you can see on the other side, you know, there's a lot of wear. I'm not seeing as much wear like on the outside of the bag, but this top part, there's definitely some wear. It looks pretty good on the inside. I love the purple lining. I really do love the purple lining. I'll tell you the thing I'm not crazy about are these things here. That's what keeps me from like actually considering keeping it. Oh, once again, a lot of wear on the strap. So there's definitely wear on this bag. I have no idea. I did look it up. Let's see what I found out. It retailed for $1,200. I do need to clean the lining. The lining, I don't know if you can tell, but there are some spots in there that need to be cleaned up. So I will have to do some cleaning. I will condition the leather. I mean, I think it could use some conditioning with the Doc Martin leather balsam, so that will be good. So I'm going to do all of that. And if I can get it looking really nice, which I think I will probably be listing that one for around $125. And like I said, I'm kind of looking at comps, looking for things that were similar. And I don't know, I swear my dog's dog hair it just follows me. There's all over this velvet skirt. I'm like, they haven't even been up here. How are they? How is their fur here? Anyway, I'm going to set the prices. I'm going to go by the comps that I see, make the best guess that I can, and then I can always adjust the price. So, but as always, if you are one of my subscribers, one of my viewers, if you see something on one of my sites that you like, and I will put all of my sites as well as my Instagram in the what's it called, description. That's the word. English is hard some days. I will put it in the description of the video. So if you do see something on one of my sites that you like, please, when you like it, you can also, you know, when you pull up that particular listing and you can like it, you can also send a message. Send me a message and just let me know that you saw it on my YouTube account, and then I will make sure that I give you the extra special YouTube viewer price, which would be much less than what I would give to, you know, just someone liking it normally. So if you do see something and you see it listed, please do that. I would really like to give you guys the best price possible. All right, and then we came down to, so that was 3, right? There's 7 items. So then it came down to 4 pairs of shoes, which I'm never sad to see shoes. So let's go with the first pair. The first pair are Ferragamos. And these are, they have this textured leather, pebbled leather, and then a bow at the top with the Ferragamo little emblem there. They are, let's see if I can figure out the size. They are made in Italy. Okay, yes. They are a size, they are 7. They're 7, which is my size. But if I tried to walk on this, there would be broken bones. So we're not even attempting it. But it is a beautiful shoe. Now, the heel is not the pebbled leather. It's just, it's not even, I don't think it's leather. I think it's more of a wood. It does have a little bit of wear, some nicks in here. And then there is some wear definitely on the bottom. Inside, they need cleaning. They definitely need some cleaning inside. Once again, some wear on the bottom. Oops, sorry. Did not have that turned the right way. But a little bit of wear on the toe as well. You can see here. I do have some shoe glue, so I will do my best to fix as much as I can and to clean them up as nicely. This toe looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna do as much as I can. And let's see what I found out about these. These retail for about $800 and size 7. I'm gonna list them for about $30. So these I'm gonna be listing about $30. You know what? I'm just going to put them up here. Okay. All right. Next, I have Marc Jacobs. I got a pair of Marc Jacobs ballerina flats. Here you go. I'll just show you the bottom first so I don't forget. But yeah, definitely some wear on the bottoms, but still a lot of life left in them. They are the Marc Jacobs. They have this big faceted stone, not a real stone here. And then they are distressed around the edges. And at first I was wondering, is it really meant to be like that? Or is that something that just happened? But no, they were actually meant to be like this. I found a lot of pairs online and they were all like this. So here's I showed you the bottoms. Yeah, they're in okay shape. They're not in great shape, but there's definitely still wear in them, and they are kind of a classic embellished ballet flat. And those were I did not write down what the retail size. So they were 37.5, which I think is like a 7.5. 6.5, 7.5, one of those. And I'm gonna list these for about $30 as well. Once I clean them up, and I will clean them up as best I can. There's another one of my dog furs on there. Okay, next is a pair, and I was not familiar with this brand, but I think these are so cool looking. The brand is Clergerie. It is right here. Let me show you. Clergerie. And once again, Paris. Clergerie Paris. And these are a size 37, which I think is a 7. No, I think it's a 6. It might be a 6. I did try these on and they fit me, but they were very hard for me to walk in. I think they're so pretty. So what they are is this metallic gold, and then the back wraps, okay, they come here, and then this one wraps around to meet it. So they would, you know, kind of cross over each other and then buckle up at the ankle. So that's what they would look like. They're very pretty. And then they have this really fun, kind of almost like a mirror ball kind of a heel. I love that. You know, if you needed to check your makeup, just take your shoe off. These are actually pretty clean on the inside, but they do have wear on this soles. And this one as well. Oh, and this one does have some problems on the toes. I don't know that there's a lot I can do with that. I think if I were keeping them for myself, I would probably just get a gold Sharpie or some gold leather paint, and I would just try to fix that. I'm not going to do that to sell them. I'm going to clean them up as best I can. But I'm just going to list them and note what the issues with them are. So if someone chooses to buy them, they will know exactly what the issues are. I'm not going to try to disguise the issues, and then they can decide for themselves if they would like to do something about it. Okay, so those originally retail for about $595. I'm going to list them for $25. Like I said, definitely a lot of, I don't know where these dog hairs are coming from. All right, definitely some wear on those. Okay, the last pairs is Saint Laurent. And these are really cute. I looked up, they have these in all different colors, this style of sandal. Just a slip-on sandal. These are very pretty. Let's see what I found out about them. They are size 39.5, so they are too big for me. Honestly, I would probably keep these if they fit me, because I love a metallic sandal and I think these are really cute. You know, they do have some wear in the toes. Looks like it's some color fading on the toe. A lot of wear to these, but they're still very pretty. A lot of wear around the toe. They are very pretty, and I don't know. I'm still happy getting them, even though they've got a lot of wear. And like I said, were they in my size or size I could even keep my foot on without them falling off, I would keep them and wear the heck out of them, but they aren't. So what can you do? Okay, here we go. They retail for about $725. And what's so shocking to me, this was so shocking to me, is that the comps were all over the place. The comps were anywhere from $250 to $450, depending on the color and the condition and all of that. These, I know, have a lot of wear. There's some issues. There is a lot. So given that, given the you know, the comps are between 250 and 450, I might try to list these around 150 and just see if anyone is interested. And once again, I can always lower the price. Or if someone is, you know, if I list them for 150 and someone sends me an offer for $90 or something like that, I would take it. I would probably take it and be just happy to have them find a new home. So, you know, when I'm telling you about what I'm thinking about listing them, these are just my first thoughts after my first research. I may change my mind once I, you know, actually get into researching and clean them up and see what their condition, you know, really looks like once they're cleaned up. Because these, though, I mean, they already have, you know, there's just a lot with these. So I might even go even lower. I might really start these even lower because there just is a lot going on with these. But I'm going to try to clean them up because I think they have life in them and they're just too nice to not get a chance to be worn again. So we had those. That's one. Second pair of shoes was the Marc Jacobs. The third was the Ferragamos. Okay. The fourth was the Clarigis. Okay, so that was the fourth pair. And then we get to the non-shoes. We had, number 5 was the Jimmy Choo bag. Number 6 was the Gucci skirt, the Gucci velvet skirt that is attracting all the dog hair. But I will get that all unlinted and undog haired before I even attempt to list it. I am very careful when I list, and then again when I sell something. When I go to package something up to sell, I make absolutely sure that I get, you know, whatever might have accumulated, if there is lint or if it's a sweater and it needs a sweater shaving. I always check in the places where you would think most would have it. I always try to clean everything up to make it look as nice as it possibly can look before I send it out to anyone. And then I also try to package it as pretty as I can. And I always include a handwritten thank you note and a special little gift and some stickers, because I think stickers are fun. Anyway, so I always include that just because I'm so thankful for anyone that chooses to buy from one of my shops, because, you know, there are so many people you can choose to buy from. So I just want to show my appreciation and thanks to anyone who buys from me, whether I make $100 on the sale or I make $5 on the sale. I want everyone to know just the same that I appreciate their supporting my little small business that I'm developing here. I did want to show you on this, the buttons. I thought the buttons were really cool. They're kind of like an painted enamel button, but they definitely are. But at first I thought they were snaps, but no, they definitely are buttons. There's a buttonhole, but I thought the buttons were really pretty. This sweater is just, it feels so nice. It would definitely feel so nice on your skin. I love when you have the wool blends where you have the quality of the wool, but you have something that's making it not itchy. Don't like itchy things. So anyway, the sweater was $7. So this was the box. I thought this was a decent box. I really did. This was the third of the boxes. I think I've already released the videos for the other two. I think so. I have to go back and look. But I feel like the other two boxes had like one really standout piece. And if they were in better shape, I feel like those Saint Laurent sandals would have been that piece where you can guarantee you're going to pretty much make your money back just on that one item. But I think between it, I think I'll come out okay, making my money back to pay for the box. Surprisingly, there really wasn't anything in here for me to keep. Size-wise or just my style-wise. I mean, like I said, the blue sweater, had it been my size, I would have probably considered keeping it because it's a very beautiful color and very comfortable. It looks very comfortable and soft. So the shoes, the ones that were my size, weren't my style or just were not things I was going to be able to walk on. So that's probably good because I know that I tend to keep a lot for a time anyway. But you know, that's kind of part of the fun, is getting to see if there's things I might want to use for a while. And I feel like that's how my wardrobe is. At this point, it's like I use things until they just don't suit me, or I find something else I like better or whatever. And then it's time for those to go in the resale or donation or whatever is appropriate for that particular item. So anyway, like I said, I will put in the description all of my stores and my Instagram. If you'd like to come visit me, I would love it. And if, I don't know, train of thought, whoop, chooed itself right out of my head. Happens a lot. That's okay. Anyway, it is never too late. It's never too late to kind of, I feel like I've been in this place lately where I have been reassessing and setting goals for myself. So that is what is popping into my mind every time. And I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over, but the things that are popping into my head today, I'm just going to go with it. It's what's in my head. It's never too late to, think about where you're looking to go, where you want to move forward towards, and to, reassess where you are now. Is it where you want to be? Is it where you were really happy to be a year ago, but you think maybe there's somewhere you'd like to move more towards this year? And I think the beginning of the year just kind of brings these thoughts to me. Maybe that's, and also because I have been really reassessing things, just this year. So anyway, it's never too late to work towards whatever those goals are, those places are that you want to get. And it can seem overwhelming because, sometimes getting from point A to B is quite a journey. And thinking about it in one big step is very overwhelming. So, it's always good, I think, for me anyway, to break things up into little pieces and just have a big goal, but focus on little ones to get you closer and closer. That's kind of what I'm trying to do this year with my reselling business. I jumped in with both feet last year, and now I realize how many kind of rookie mistakes I made that probably could have been avoided if I had done a little less jumping and a little more researching. But jumping is kind of my way when I get excited about something. Do I think I will learn from this not to jump again and again? No, I don't. I really don't. Maybe a little bit, but I think I get excited, and jumping is just what I do. I jump in both feet. I think I will probably I don't want to get too much into it because I think I would like to make a video about some of the mistakes that I definitely made and what I would do differently and what the changes are that I'm making. But I have been kind of rethinking my reselling, not doing it, but how I want to go about it and what I want to be selling and how I, just that kind of stuff. And I think part of it too for me was that when I started thinking about reselling things that I might find thrifting or at the Goodwill bins or whatever, I really did not realize just the unbelievable amount of things out there being resold in thrift stores and at the bins. The amount of clothing alone is just staggering. It's staggering. And I can only do so much. I only have so much storage room. I only have so much time, and I only have so much money right now to buy things with. So I think I had this optimistic idea that I would be able to go out and just save every piece of clothing that I thought was really cool and nice. And I'm learning that that's not the case because I have to be a little more selective than I thought I would be at the beginning. Because as much as I might want to save everything, the reality is I only have so much space, so much time, and so much money. And it really does take a lot of time with some things, especially certain clothing items, to photograph and list it. It's a time-consuming process. So anyway, I'm having to reassess. So I think that's why I'm in this mindset of reassessing, setting goals, working towards those goals a little bit of time, which is what spurred getting my space better, because I felt like I was in chaos, which made my mind chaotic. So having my room organized is helping me to be organized mentally as well. So anyway, little steps. Those was my first little step. Let's get that room organized, get more shelving in it, make it make sense, and have usable work areas, dedicated usable work areas. And I did that. So that is my first step that I can mark off. And now I'm ready to take on the next step, which I think is going to be listing the bins of clothes that I have that are sitting there waiting to be listed. So I'm moving on to the next step now. But that's what it is sometimes, is taking your big goal and breaking it into little pieces that you can accomplish and feel good about. And I think every time you can accomplish a piece of it, it helps you stay motivated, or even be more motivated to start working on that next piece. At least that's how it is for me. And I think it is for a lot of people. Success kind of makes you want more success. And at the same time, feeling overwhelmed makes you not even want to try. At least for me. I know that's true for me. When I feel overwhelmed, I almost freeze to where I almost can't tackle things. I feel overwhelmed and I just can't do anything. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to, I just can't. So breaking things up has been so helpful for me to get more organized in my life. And now trying to do this reselling business, which I think is so amazing, and I hope I get to do it for a long time. But anyway, I appreciate it if you have stuck with me this whole time and listened to me ramble. I am a rambler. I am a talker. It's true. I just am. I am a people person. It's funny because the other day I woke up and I had a few things, and I was just like, have you ever woken up and like the first thing that happens is something that just puts you in a bad mood? Before you even have hardly started the day, it's just like, well, this day's shot already. And I try to get myself, and I do eventually get myself out of that mindset and say, no, you turn this day around. The whole day doesn't have to be bad. But it was that kind of a thing. And I remember saying to my husband, I'm so happy that I was planning on going into work today, because if I sat by myself at home, I would have just held on to this bad mood so much longer. And if I go into work, see my friends at work and talk to them, and I'm going to be in a good mood in no time. And I was, because I was around my friends, I was around people. And my husband looked at me, I am obviously an extrovert. He is an introvert, severe introvert. And he looked at me and goes, the opposite for me. And it would, for him, being home alone would have been much better for him getting in a good mood. For me, getting out and being around people helps my mood more than stewing by myself. But anyway, interesting. I'm an extrovert in a family of extreme introverts. I am what is that Sesame song? One of these things is not like the other, or one of these things just doesn't belong. It's me. But that's okay. I bring something different into their lives, whether they like it or not. Sometimes they like it though. I bring some fun, some crazy, some chaos. Sometimes that's good. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go, and I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will be back with you in the next video. Bye, everybody.